Uhum, uhum. E aí pessoal, beleza? Aqui é o Paulo, seja bem-vindo. Vamos começar uma série nova no canal aqui, Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater, beleza? Um remake de muito tempo atrás, fechou? Então é isso aí pessoal. Deixa o like aí, se inscreve no canal, por favor. Que legal, hein? Ganhou um monte de coisinha aqui, ó. Traje de crocodilo. Snake versus macaco. Que é isso, meu amigo? É a minha primeira vez jogando a série Metal Gear. Eu gosto de Metal Gear 1, tá? Eu gosto do 1, né? Meu clássico. É, pessoal, vou jogar no novo estilo, né? Como é um remake, beleza? Eu ia colocar no fácil, mas vocês estão vendo, então eu vou colocar no normal. É, vou colocar a dica, né? É isso aí.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Cold War. Pô, que legal, é um tema que eu gosto, hein? Na época eu cheguei a jogar o originalzão, cara. Nossa, nostalgia total. Engraçado, nessa época eu sempre quis montar um canal no YouTube de games, mas nunca cheguei a montar. Fox.
Flying over Pakistan, altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
Pessoal, não sei se a imagem vai estar legal, então eu coloquei no equilibrado, com certeza não vai estar no ultra, né? Porque meu PC não aguenta. Eu espero que esteja na qualidade legal pra gente se deliciar.
Good, we've got high visibility.
Porque todo comandante tem que ter uma cicatrizona na cara, né? Pra falar que ele é destemido. Caramba, cara.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Ele sabe com quem ele tá falando, cara.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Pessoal, tô jogando no controle daquele box, tá?
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate bailout bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop-off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
Beleza, belo começo, hein?
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov? Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story, so why'd he want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the West. We used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to
Pessoal, gosta de
return
conversar, hein, caramba.
Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handed him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then, a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No, according to our intelligence, he's in Selinoyarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us. Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selinoyarsk in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the West. If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking. Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat-proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat Talon?
She's equipped with 2 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as 2 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong, you'll be eating dinner, breakfast, and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
Ou seja, eu estou lascado, né? Opa, minha mochila. Achei um pouco forçado essa parte, né, cara? Nossa. Super-herói agora. Vai lá, Superman. Como que faz pra usar aquelas armaduras lá que eu ganhei? Armadura não, aqueles trajes novos. Olha, cara, pra que fazer isso? Fala pra mim.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
Olha lá
In
ele.
survival training.
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be... You must...
Tá
this
bom,
code-
vai,
in
garoto.
other words,
Chega de falar, vai.
completely-
Great. Now, I suppose calling me Snake...
No, there's a good reason for that.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject...
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. You'll also find some medical supplies in your...
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then.
No problem. I can see it from here.
To climb a tree, I'll be monitoring my frequency. If you need to talk to me, okay, Snake, go.
Beleza, até que enfim, hein? Caramba. Cadê minha arma? Quero arma. E 10% ali o quê? Acha. Beleza. Defende, é? Tá. Tô louco? Uma cobrinha aqui, cara. Cadê minha mochila? Pelo caminho errado, né? Tinha que ser. Agora a minha arma apareceu, né?
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it in the survival viewer. Choose weapon. Your available weapons will be displayed in a list. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip. For other equipped items, just do...
Got it. Use the survival.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental. After you've been out in the field for a while, if your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy Tranquil.
That's right. It's been fitted with its... However, the suppressor will... Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. The suppressor's durability is shown in the... Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Who's crazy?
Solo covert actions are standard. You can't leave any traces of... No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international... There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark, and you can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're a ghost, Snake, in every sense. There'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny...
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to. Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead.
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's... If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to...
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was...
Right.
I guess that...
Caramba, cara, como
Mission
conversa.
rests in...
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to...
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, the first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical as well as recording your mission. She's a member of Fox as well. And
She?
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. As in a medic.
Aren't you going to tell me your real...
Are you going to tell me yours?
My name, huh?
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular cap...
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After... What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but my frequency is one...
she's also in charge of... Whenever you want to save, send a message over the resume.
So saving lets me record my...
That's right. It also...
Good to know.
There's one more person I want...
Huh?
Speak...
Jack.
Boss?
Oh, mano, virou festa agora. Vai logo.
Listen to me.
I follow the president and the top...
The president.
I follow the...
People aren't the ones who...
Then who does?
The time. People's value. So there's no such... The enemy... The only...
Call me Snake.
Snake.
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same. Snake. But this is the...
CQ, I've been in the...
Not to worry. After all...
Where are you, boss?
The boss is communicating with us by radio.
My frequency is 14...
Gotcha.
Your mission is to Dr. Sokolov is being held. Avoid heavy
Snake. Try to remember some of the
Caraca,
basics of
mano.
CQC.
Commencing virtuous mission. Now.
Agora eu tenho que me alimentar, senão vai dar ruim, né? Caramba, o tamanho do alligator ali. Droga, eu vou passar dele. Tem uma caixinha ali. Ô louco, você dorme rápido, hein? Beleza, como que acesso o menu aqui? Visor de sobrevivência. Aperte enquanto joga para abrir o visor de sobrevivência. Nele você pode mudar sua camuflagem, trocar de armas e equipamentos, comer todos os feridos, doenças, conferir o mapa e realizar várias outras opções. Camuflagem. Você pode usar a camuflagem para se esconder no ambiente e enganar seus amigos. Selecione camuflagem, visor de sobrevivência e usa uniforme. Tá bom. Também é verde oliva? Ó, bonitinhas aqui, hein? Nunca essa dourada aqui. Ai, cara. Aí. Virou o Rambo. Era branco. Podia usar esse daqui, né? Você, será que esse daqui dá pra usar? Já tô com ele? Comida. Você seleciona comida do visor de sobrevivência para comer alimentos que você capturou. Comer, recupera sua estamina. Certos tipos de alimentos podem apodrecer depois de algum tempo. Não apodrece. As armas de que tá. Beleza. Ó, que legal, dá pra usar roupa, hein? Então aí sim. Tá bom. É, os comandos do Metal Gear é fácil de utilizar, né? Demushi Norte. Ah, mas vai falar de novo, cara. Ah, tá.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already... We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them.
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through. The success of the mission depends on how well. Change your camouflage by selecting camouflage. The uniform option lets you pick your uniform. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you. Also, don't forget that if you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak. You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the camo index. The camo index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key...
E agora tá bom? Ah, tá. Agora melhorou legal, hein? Olha o vagabundo que eu vi aqui. Por mim, eu matava todo mundo quando eu gosto de stealth. Ah, tá tirando, mano. Droga. Oxi. A minha véia, cara. Não. Ah. Quem mandou você me ver?
HQ, respond.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Sending reinforcements.
Morre! Eita, aí chegou um monte aí. Você não dorme não? Eu vi, arrastou esse seu amigo aí, ó. Caramba, cara, que arminha zoada, hein? Cadê? Eita, chamou mais, né, seu rebelde? Pronto, dorme! Caraca, tá com delay essa arma aqui, né? É isso, cara. Que manda que é eu, meu amigo? Tem que subir aqui? Vamos logo. Olha que corre, não dá uma carreira, não? Não. Essa arma aqui tem que usar ela de perto, cara. Pessoal, parece que eu tô ferido, mas ali não é machucado não, tá? É tinta do jacaré. Oh, beleza. Parece que eu tive uma ideia, hein? Eu mato o soldado e como um pouco de mel. O que tá acontecendo? Levanta daí, seu inútil. O cara caiu sozinho, meu. Ele consegue voltar. Só que faltar, vem. Não vai dar tempo e você vai falecer. Sobe, mano. Não, eu falei você mesmo. Nossa. O saco de lixo caindo. Meu, o cara se virou sozinho, meu. Doido, cara. Eu tô louco com uma K-47, tá bom? Ele se pendura sozinho, se chega na beiradinha. Ah, mano, tá atirando, cara. Olha isso, cara. Até que enfim eu vou poder matar os outros agora. Vou escolher minhas arminhas. Eu colocando aqui, é. Olha só. É isso. Mas como tem que ser no stealth, né? Vamos respeitar o stealth por enquanto. E pendure logo, vai. Ali não tinha nada não, né? Não! Ô, louco, bicho. Será que se eu matar todo mundo aqui vai dar ruim? Vamos ver, vamos arriscar, né? Beleza.
What's going on?
Ah, imortal? Aí. Levantar o que? Ah, corpo, né? É, para em cima do corpo pra se levantar ele, mano. Que droga. Ó, parou. Ah. Como assim? Tá cheio? Cadê os outros corpos? Já sumiu. Eu não vou nem falar nada. Eu não vou comentar, entendeu? Cara, gostei das camuflagens, hein? Muito bem feita, mano.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive.
Eu não sei se eu
You
vou
must
trazer ele
not
com
be
vida não,
exposed
hein?
to any
Vou
kind of
matar todo
danger.
mundo.
Do not...
Right.
Oh, and one more...
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want...
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Understood. Begin.
Vamos lá, extrair o presunto. Vou pensar se eu vou no stealth. Vamos matar todo mundo. Não. Ou não, melhor não, né? Dorme, mano. Ela não dorme. Até que enfim, mano. Ah, na cabeça é melhor, né? Cadê o... Puta, mano, acabou meu silenciador, cara. Ah, é, eu não queria fazer isso, galera, mas vou ter que... Não quebra pau meu, vai. Cala a boca. Cadê?
This is HQ.
Patrol here.
Aqui eu mesmo, vou matar todo
We're
mundo.
under fire. Enemy position unknown. Commencing alert
Aqui, meu amigo, tô aqui. Ih, tomando no pintinho.
HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here.
Tá chamando gente, né? Dá uma vergonha.
Respond. What's going on out there?
Tem suprimento, né, no corpinho dele. Olha só. Cadê o presuntão? Ah, olha aqui. Tá queimando as provas, ó.
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Ele tá bem arrumadinho, né? Pra alguém que tá no cativeiro.
Colonel Volgin of Gru. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, the
Claro,
man who
mais
seeks
uma
to
hora de
seize control
história.
of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power.
Tranquilo, já entendi agora.
The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come, I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
Tem que mostrar o olhar 43 dele,
By the
né?
way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Is that so? America's truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts.
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
E agora eu vou ter que proteger esse velho, né?
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I had to kill them. There was no other way. But no one will know we were involved.
I see.
What about the boss?
Matei
We
todos.
lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
Mas ele assume, né?
Probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
E tem mais, hein? Se esse velho encher o saco, vai entrar na vala também. Dá uma arma pra esse cara, por favor, mano. Pensei que ele ia fazer o Kamehameha. Ai, meu Deus. Apareceu alguém ali, hein? Eu vi a cabecinha ali, hein? Puta, tá cheio de inimigo. E aí, Snake? E agora?
This is the legendary boss. Huh? We meet at last.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz. Huh. What's a crew soldier doing here?
Soldier?
He's the Ocelot commander.
Ha! That's Major Ocelot to you. Don't you forget it.
Sokolov is ours.
Vergonha alheia, eu sinto, viu, cara?
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the GRU.
Sokolov, take cover.
Huh. Huh. You're not the boss, are you?
Ih, meu.
GRU
operatives!
What is that stance? Huh. That gun. If you're not the boss, then die.
Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one!
Isso aí, Nick. Coloca ordem na casa.
You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do. But testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
Major, do you read me?
I read you. Snake, you alright?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were
A GRU colonel?
part of an internal Soviet power struggle according to something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake.
I don't like it. Something.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself.
We're counting on you.
Vamos achar esse velho doido aí, né?
You okay?
Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best GRU has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished.
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we've got some of the best backup we could ask for.
Look.
That's what they were making you build.
Yes. The Shagohod. The treading behemoth. A tank capable of launching nuclear IRBMs.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain?
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo. Is that thing finished?
No, this is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2?
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war.
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go.
Com essa lerdeza toda, vamos chegar na América assim. Vamos chegar nem em Cuba.
Boss?
Nossa, que mulher poderosa.
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
Hornets.
É, isso não se vê todo dia, hein?
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
We will fight with you once more. Welcome back, boss.
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself.
Engraçado como o jogo muda da água pro vinho, né?
It's raining blood. Is he crying?
Kuwabara, Kuwabara.
Então chegou o Raiden.
Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country.
and to my unit.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads. These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
He's seen my face. We can't let him live. If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished. He must die.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him. Jack, you can't come with us.
The new blood has been rejected.
Are we done here?
Now, onto Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
Ela vai ter que falecer no final do jogo. Se não...
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah, just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it. Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major, the boss, she's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the Survival Viewer with the Survival Viewer button. If you select Cure, you can start the treatment. Healing is divided into two types of treatment: medicine and surgical procedures. Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone, and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment. Move the healing cursor with the movement stick to the affected part of your body, and press the enter button. Once you've selected the affected area, use the movement stick to select the medical item, and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process. To treat a bone fracture, first secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages. That should do it. For lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, styptic to slow the flow of blood, and bandages to wrap the wound. If you do everything I mentioned, the wound should heal completely. Understood?
Yeah.
Mais ou
Stay
menos.
with me. Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds.
Tá só o caramelo. Caramba, hein? Tá lascado, hein, cara?
Good job, Snake.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
Excellent. A great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear. A kiss of death?
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
Caramba, hein?
With darkness and silence through the night, what a thrill. I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme.
Enjoei de ver vídeo, nossa.
Currently flying over the Arctic Ocean, altitude 30,000 feet, approaching Soviet airspace.
Pessoal, eu pulei aquela parte lá porque tinha música, eu poderia dar direitos autorais, beleza?
Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload antifreeze system shows no problems. No gusts. All systems go for drone detachment.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance.
Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad.
So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you, too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No. This fox is still one step ahead of the hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban. This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No. Something even bigger. Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
President Johnson?
Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB 754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you? In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
No.
So you haven't heard then? The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borisovich Volgin.
Volgin? Of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss. She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the Boss? The mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The Boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells.
Para de ficar repetindo as coisas, você é
I
surdo.
believe they were a gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. But serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the Boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
The army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government. You have 1 week. You must catch the boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then, you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence?
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little coaction?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal?
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks. We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
Control, unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet. It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
Eu realmente gostei dessa camuflagem, muito da hora, cara.
This is Snake.
Loud and clear. Glad to see you.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objective. Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod. And finally...
eliminate the boss.
This mission will be codenamed Operation...
because I'll be taking on the boss in our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volgin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's...
demand. You mean it wasn't? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the Colonel?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange...
And what do the CIA's do?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction...
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my codename. It turns out Tom...
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename, I picked the wrong...
The wrong one?
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape?
Oh, must have missed that.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels, but the Nazis, the prisoners... The names of those 3...
I get it.
Yes, that's exactly right.
But
I got the name wrong. Tom was one... I was, in fact... Oh.
Is this her?
Her. And there's one...
The same.
Yes.
How will I know this?
You'll know...
Understand.
Cara, esse jogo aqui é muita conversa. Meu Deus. Pessoal, vou finalizar por aqui. Já deu bastante tempo de vídeo já. Essa próxima missão aqui a gente continua no próximo episódio. Beleza? Se você gostou aí do início, pessoal, desse jogo aqui, deixa um like aí, se inscreve no canal. Beleza? Fui!